Anthony Davis is dominating games for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has been the most consistent piece for the Lakers early on into the season, giving the Lakers much needed scoring and defense. His defense overall, the shot blocking, helps the Lakers a lot to be a respectable, strong defensive team. The Lakers completely shifted Davis over to being a full-time center this season. Davis in previous seasons operated as a power forward and sprinkled in spurts as a center. This keeps him closer to the basket on defense instead of defending mostly on the perimeter, which highlights his biggest strength in protecting the rim. This also doesn't stress Davis to be a floor spacer, which he has been poor shooting the three ball this season. This also allows him to be more of a primary screener and act, giving him more roll and slip opportunities to score off of. Averaging 27 points, 12 rebounds, and 2.4 blocks on 57% field goal shooting, 64% true shooting. Davis's three-point shooting hasn't been strong as he shoots 29% from deep, but he's still doing the things he does, face-up, post option, who is emphasizing more of getting deep in the paint and attacking the rim at a higher rate. According to Cleaning the Glass, Davis is seeing a 9% frequency increase in rim scoring as 55% of his shots comes at the rim this season. Many people in the past criticized Davis for taking a lot of and settling for mid-range jumpers instead of bullying his way to the basket and scoring there more. Davis's mindset in scoring has shifted. He has decreased his mid-range shooting, as in the 2021-2022 season, Davis operated at a 23% frequency in the long mid-range, which is outside of the free throw line, inside the three-point arc. This season, that number has dropped down to a 13% frequency. On face-ups or the perimeter or even just back to the basket, he's making the effort to get close to the paint to attack. This has reflected on his free throw attempts, and he is now back to attempting close to 11 free throw attempts a game. Last time he attempted those free throw numbers was in the Lakers championship season. Recently, he dropped 44 points in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks. The Lakers as a team dropped 133 points against the best defense in basketball, and the Lakers did majority of their work generating shots at the rim. According to Cleaning the Glass this season, the Lakers operate at a 41% frequency shooting at the rim, which ranks first in the league. One thing that stuck out in the Lakers' attack against the Bucks were these inside the three-point line pick and rolls and how they utilized that to set up Davis to get closer to the rim. The Lakers on this play start out with a wedge action. Russ has the ball in the high post. Austin Reeves looks to screen for Davis coming towards the ball. Not the best screen here, but with these wedge actions, they want to create an advantage for Davis and have Brook trail a bit before the actual ball screen. Reeves pops out, and this turns into a Russ Davis inside the three-point line empty side ball screen, which Russ can come right off of this, gets easy access to the paint, and Davis rolls here on an empty side, which means no tagger around to disrupt the pass. Holiday looks to stay attached. Brook stays in the drop, but once this pass goes to Davis, he is deep into the paint. That is key here, and Anthony Davis can just turn his shoulder over and get this hook shot off of his long arms. Good defense by Brook, but Davis finishes the play. Similar occurrence here on this baseline play, gets the ball to LeBron at the low post, empty that side for him as Anthony Davis comes over to screen for LeBron. So if the defense drops, stays close to Davis, Braun can come off the screen and get a floater or explode to the rim. If you switch here, then you are putting a smaller defender in Wes Matthews on Davis. You also need good passers in these situations. You see here how Braun is able to bounce this pass on the money in a tight window for AD, who again is able to get deep into the paint and finish. Lakers run that post ball screen again. See how close everyone is here as Davis sets the ball screen for LeBron, makes it tough for Drew to navigate over. Brook tries to drop here. Braun has an opening inside, which he goes for a floater. Now Braun draws the contest from Lopez. Drew switches on to Davis. The Bucks give up that size inside, allowing Davis to slide down and tip the shot back in. Now let's compare those inside the three-point line ball screens with outside the three-point line ball screens. One of the things I get annoyed about Anthony Davis is the screening, because there's too many times where there's just like little to no effort in setting a legit ball screen to work with. No contact whatsoever, and like, what is this screen here? It's not horrible. There's been worse screeners in the league, but this does pop out watching film of Davis. He has the tools to set good ball screens. He is capable, but I just wish it was done consistently. Anyways, coming off the middle ball screen here, and with Brook in a drop, Davis is getting the ball in this short mid-range area, but he has this push shot he can go to score. But just seeing how these different ball screen setups get Davis in different positions in the court to work with. The Lakers operate in horns, which flows into a middle ball screen. Again, with that drop, he's getting the ball here, but instead of the push shot, he can explode off of 2 feet, slide by the contest, and finish with the left. And Davis continues to do his work defensively at a high level, being one of the best shot blocking, rim protecting bigs, operating a lot in drop coverage. Offensive players who look to challenge Davis at the rim is either getting swatted, or with his active hands, he is deflecting the ball. He is one of the best in drop coverage, not allowing his man to get behind him and giving up lobs and being put in no man's land. Davis has always been one of the best with his defensive instincts and recovery timing and speed, and that has allowed him to save a lot of close call possessions where the offense may have an advantage, but AD is able to recover and blow it all up. He blows up a lot of potential lob attempts with that length. He uses his length well, looking to contest shots with his arms up high and blow up passes as he averages around 1.4 steals a game. See here off this Bucks drag screen, Davis switches, and see how Holiday is able to gain an advantage on Davis. Got him on his side, driving to the rim, and it looks like Holiday opened Davis up here and won the foot race, but Davis just comes from behind and swats this shot away. The Lakers operate in a zone here, and Giannis is able to get the ball in the paint, and we've seen so many times how a Giannis bump, getting his shoulders into you, has bumped so many players off balance. But see here on this Giannis bump, Davis is barely even fazed by it, stands his ground, and is able to swat this shot away. Having Davis at the 5 has really highlighted more of his rim protecting ability. He has deterred a lot of shots and he looks comfortable at this position. There has been concern if his body will hold up in the long run, but so far he looks really comfortable out there, and he's taking the hits and bumps and is still playing effective defense. That'll wrap it up for this video. What are your thoughts on the Lakers and Anthony Davis's play this season? If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy breakdowns like these. With all that being said, I will see you all in the next video.